It's so Jover, but we're also so back because this is the episode I learned you can't grow dark oak individually. Props to Emmy and Leaf for yelling at me nicely that they need to be planted in a 4x4. Let's be honest though, if you're not yelling at your computer watching me play Minecraft, send for help because I've been replaced by an evil clone. So we're going to fix that and finally have dark oak, hopefully. Not that I really need it anymore because we finished the farm. It's nap time first of all, but this episode we're going to be doing some exploring. It's about time. I feel like we've been very locked into this area. I want to go hunting around for new places, and as you can see, I have a very specific set of items in my inventory. That is because we are finally going to be using the Waystone mod that I have added to make it convenient to go exploring. First of all, we have to make ourselves a thing called a warpstone. Then we have to put the warpstone in the middle of a bunch of bricks and some obsidian to make a waystone. Now, actually, I'm going to put it inside the house. I don't imagine I need to spawn outside my house. Now I can make my own waystone and we can call it home. We now have a waystone that we can teleport to other waystones with, which means that I can go run around for hours and find other waystones in villages and we can just jump back and forth. While I'm at it, we got an update on the map. As you can see, when I was trying to hunt down ender pearls, I went exploring out to the right-hand side of the map. There was really nothing out here, but we're going to set a waypoint. We're gonna make it pink. No, we're gonna make it, what are we gonna make it? We're gonna make it gold. I don't know why I'm calling it Virgil's house. House? No, home, because that's what it is. Yay! So we are now fully kitted out, ready to go. We're really not kitted out in the slightest, but whatevs, I guess. We're just gonna dump these in here. I'm gonna hold on to these in case I need to make another one, but we shouldn't have to. And then we're going to pick a direction. As I said, I have been out this way, but this way mostly just looks like it's water. Oh, there's a village. Didn't mean to spoil myself like that. That was what we were going to look for. Oh, there's another village. Okay, well, unfortunately with this map you do get things spoiled. We're gonna pick a direction to go in, and I guess it'll be up north and then out east. So really I don't have too much planned for this episode. When do I ever? Like the least organized person you'll ever meet, but also very organized. You should see the state of my Notion. It is immaculate. I want to find villages so that we can start getting, you know, a villager trading situation set up. I want to make over a village in this world, I've decided. They can all have ugly, janky houses like mine. And it will look marginally better than the vanilla houses that villagers get anyway. Should I question why this man is just in a pen by himself? No animals, no nothing. He nodded, so I'm going to assume that I should question it, but I'm not going to. And this is interesting, because usually big villages will have waystones spawning in on them. But I guess it just depends on the world formation. This one, tragically, does not have one. But we do have another village to go and explore anyway. So before we decide to make over this one, we'll see what the other one's like. All that green sparkly stuff was, but I'm gonna get out of here. I have overextended my stay, I believe. Damn, he's kind of life emoting there. Yeah. Maybe. Let's head on. As we saw, there is a village over in the east through this section. Look, we know it's there. We might as well go check it out. No point in pretending like we don't know it's there. Oh, we found their waystone. More murmur. More murmur. It's a funny word. More murmur. Well, that dramatic speech about, oh, there's no waystone was apparently all for nothing. We could move there if we wanted to. Or not move there, but we could set up base for our villager makeover in there. We'll see what this other one looks like first, though. Okay, so here is the second village. It honestly looks like it's got better integral structure than the other one, but we'll see. I thought I was running into the outskirts of this village, and I've just ran through, and there seems to be another village attached to the original village. The one issue is even if I like this village more, it doesn't have a waystone at all, and I have done a fair amount of running around to try and find one. My thought process is that we go back and steal the other one from the other village and move it here. We pinched the waystone from the other village and ran all the way back to this one. This building project is going to take a lot of time to make this village look how I envision it to look, but I think the best thing I can do for the time being is probably make a town center where we can put the waystone. It'll keep things like the bell and the wells and that kind of thing, and obviously the waystone. And this will be kind of like a between projects build that we can focus on, because as much as I do just want to run around and explore, there is things we still need to get done, like a barn for animals and stuff like that back at the actual house. So I think we're going to just flatten this little portion and make it a little town square, or the start of one. I thought I'd kill the in-between times with building by just yapping to you all. I kind of just started posting on this channel one day for the fun of it. I never really explained why or who I am, so consider this my formal introduction. Hello, I'm Virgil. I'm a 21-year-old nearly graduated uni student. The light is at the end of the tunnel, I can see it coming. This is my last year, hopefully. I've been dreaming of making content since I was a little kid, and recently I decided to suck it up and start doing it. Honestly, I've been having a blast just making these silly little videos where I run around in Minecraft and like review games and that kind of thing. It's kind of healing to my inner child, and that's the whole reason that I really started this channel. We kind of have like a little town center going. I've got little lanterns to light up the inside. I'm going to put the waystone smack bang in the middle. Obviously the bell. I'm probably going to remove this house, or at least move it onwards, because I'm not an evil landlord. And then probably move kind of like a public access stall for crafting tables and furnaces and that into that section, because we have a lot of wool that we pinched from the stands that were there that we need a rehome. So we're just gonna go get the waystone. We're gonna smack bang in the middle. Here's the difficult part. I don't know what to name the village. So if you have a village name suggestion, leave it down below and the most liked comment will be the village name. I'm just saying. I'm putting it out there. For now, it's just gonna be village. But I wanted to keep it in the same kind of vibe of like the very like stone and wood style houses that villages have already. I didn't want it to stray too far from that, because I still do want this to feel like a village. So I think that this looks really cute, personally. But I think everything looks cute. I need to get a bigger vocabulary than cute and whimsical, because I hear that a lot when I listen back to my recordings, and I need to shut up. I think my plan is to extend this building into a sort of town hall. Hi. Didn't think that someone would be staring at me. Like any other chronically online kid in lockdown, I got super into MCYT and like Minecraft on Twitch. It's how I met a lot of my good friends as well as inspirations for this channel. Shout out my goats. I kind of always run on anxiety and nervousness a little bit, so I created this channel as a purposeful means to hold myself accountable to de-stress by playing cozy games. So like even if these videos don't do incredible or anything, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm sort of just speaking into the void to make sure I have fun in my life, you know? Pretty much what kicked this all into gear was I had a crazy misdiagnosis at the doctor's. The initial diagnosis meant that my entire lifestyle would get uprooted and I would have to find new ways to cope with stress because otherwise the condition would worsen. I was in a pretty bad place mentally because of this, so I decided I was going to make a purposeful effort to do a creative hobby that would force me to chill out. Luckily though, as I said, it was a misdiagnosis and I don't have a lifelong illness, but it was still very much a wake-up call that I clearly cope poorly with stress and that shows on my physical health. So now we play Minecraft at least once a week. Okay, so not only do we finally have the waystone in place for the little town section, we also have this cute little area off to the side where all the villagers can come and use crafting tables, furnaces, blast furnace, that kind of thing. The next step after this is expanding this section. I want to make this into a town hall sort of thing, because right now it's just kind of like a weird house, and I think it could be like the mayor's house or like the town hall. I'm not really sure why this guy is so insistent on hanging up out there, but like he's been up there pretty consistently through this whole thing. But I think that is it for the village makeover for now. We're gonna go back to focusing on our area, which we can conveniently teleport to at home. Yes, it does cost XP. It is unfortunate, but worth it for the convenience. So we're just going to quickly do some farming while we're here, since we have some crops ready to go. And it looks like our pumpkins are just about ready as well, which is super exciting. And because I feel like it will be a nice end to the episode if I do this, we are going to get this tree grown. Just for Emmy and Leaf's sake at this point, because I think that they were ready to just like grab me by the shoulders and start shaking me. But we finally have the dark oak tree that we planted. Not that we really need dark oak, but I think that is where we will leave it for this episode. I know it was kind of shorter and we didn't really get a whole heap done, but I just wanted something easy to just de-stress between my uni assignments. So that's all this episode was, me just chilling out. And I hope that you enjoyed chilling out with me, because I will see you next time